So in the last segment, I gave you the first 5 tips for new tutors. You want to think out loud. Go back to the basics, ask for help when needed, copy the 2D, meaning mirror their process, and get rid of variables if you feel that their process or they're not understanding your process that you're using. So let's continue with that idea. We're looking at tip number 6 here. So number 6 is, let me find it in my sheet. And this actually happens very often. You should, before you even begin tutoring, you need to ask what math level they are in. And the reason being, hold on just a second, ask what math level they are in. And the reason why you want to ask this before you begin is because there's actually a lot of calculus problems, like the story problems, that look a lot like 143 problems. And if you're anything like me, you're so eager to help people, you'll sit down, you'll forget to ask what math they're in, and as you start working through it, you're getting some equations going, the whole process is working great, and then you get stuck. And you're going, wait, rate of change, I haven't done this before. And you'll sit and you'll think and you'll think and you'll ask for help, and when you ask for help, they'll go, you realize this is a calculus problem and you've only taken college algebra. And then you feel like an idiot for wasting their time, wasting your time. So it's always just a good idea just to ask what math level they are in, just to be sure that you don't start on a problem and then discover you can't finish the problem because you haven't studied that math yet. Anyways, moving on though. Number 7, we have, this is great. You should use the information guide. The information guide, I can't multitask. I cannot write and speak at the same time. It's horrible. Good information, by the way, about note-taking. When you take notes in class, it's actually distracting. You can't absorb as much information if you take notes while the instructor is lecturing, because you can't multitask. Anyways, that thought aside, you want to use the information guide. That's located on the big whiteboard. It's on the facing it. It's on the right side. And there's a little basket we keep it in, and the thing is amazing. It has all of the stuff you could ever encounter, all condensed in one guide. It's all organized by difficulty, meaning it starts with very basic stuff and it goes all the way up to, I think, Calc 3 stuff. But yeah, there's some really great stuff in there, and most of the tutors forget that it's over there. A lot of times you won't need it, but it's good, especially in stuff like in trig class where there's a lot of identities you have to know. Just go to it, grab it, and there you have all of your sheets. So those were the 7 tips that I offer for new tutors. Just to reiterate over them again, the first one was think aloud. The second one was go back to the basics. Why is it you can do what you do? Third one was when you're stuck, ask for a consult. The fourth one was try to mirror the 2D, meaning apply the same process they're already applying. Fifth one was, if they don't understand it, get rid of the algebra. Sixth was, you should ask what math level they are in so you don't do some work and then end up finding out you can't solve it. And then the last tip I have to offer is to use the information guide. And just on top of that, you just want to be friendly, you want to be professional. I think Kat was saying you want to be nonpartisan if the 2D's coming in start slamming on a specific professor there at CSI. Not that you have to agree with them or disagree, but if they start doing that, it's best to just say something along the lines of, I'm sorry you feel that way, can I help you get over this problem? You don't want to take sides. You should never agree with them when they start saying, oh, I hate this instructor, they do such a horrible job. You don't want to agree with that because word may get around and then now you've got an instructor who knows you don't like their process. And even then, you would not like it if people didn't like the tutoring job you were doing. You would rather that just never came up. And so that's the best approach that you want to use. But yeah, those are the tips that I can offer for new tutors coming in.